Who wants to fucking die? When I was younger, I had very bad acne, and I would love Halloween. And I went to Freddy one year, Jason the next, Chucky, and that's when I would talk to girls. Yeah. And then the mask would come off, and they'd be like, all right, like, you know, go fuck yourself. No, but I've always felt comfortable with masks because of that. Thank you, Accutane, though. No. See, this guy's like, yeah, I said he's with the hot. You guys dating? And look, it did one. Oh, you're engaged? Dude, how long?
Engaged like 6 months.
6 months. When's the wedding? 2 years from now?
Yeah, it's got to be.
Yeah. Guy with that hair, man, he's like, I'm waiting a little bit. No, you guys, happy for you and happy Halloween, man. I'm a fan. Who's a fan of like horror? Yeah. You know what's funny? If you're a fan of horror, it means you're also like a freak. It does. Like it means you like sex. No. Yeah, her boyfriend's like, no, she doesn't. Any couple costumes? You two right there, you guys are a couple. He's the angel, you're the devil. We know who's dominant in the bedroom. I love it. I think we're gonna find some love here, man.
We're gonna have an adventure tonight. You guys want to go on an adventure? An UpDating adventure is happening tonight. Brandon, should we bring out our first contestant?
Bring out our first contestant.
Let's do it. Give it up for IA, everyone. IA. Show some more love to her.
You could take a seat there, or you could sit on my face. Right? Look at you, IA.
Hi, hello, you guys.
Wow, welcome. What is your workout routine? A guy like you work out every day, or you're just lucky?
I try to work out just about every day.
And are you chewing gum?
I am.
We're gonna remove that.
Anyone have a paper for him?
This sweet, you are a superstar. Put it into that.
Okay.
Thank you. I feel like I'm a school teacher. Look at this. I'll take that right there, sweetheart. Don't worry. Once you get your next strike, then we take you to the principal.
Ew, I don't want this.
I don't know if that was a crutch to make you comfortable, but welcome to the show. So just...
You're what makes me comfortable.
Wow, to those girls that were mean about my acne growing up. Give your elevator pitch, man. This is a really cool crowd tonight, and there's a lot of hungry people.
Well, first and foremost, thank you guys for being here. I mean, it's kind of awesome that you guys are all here. My elevator pitch about myself.
No one ever does that. Thanks.
Yeah, dude, by the way, thank you guys for coming here.
They should be appreciated just as much as us. Right?
Let's keep moving there.
Absolutely. Well, my elevator pitch, my name is Arianna. I'm a half Nigerian, half Malawian, first generation. I'm from the Bay Area, so Berkeley, California. Hey, look, I appreciate everybody that's from that way. Added on top of that, athlete, also 2 degrees, business administration with the management emphasis in psychology. Outside of that.
Also, we don't do, that's fine, he said that. We don't do age or profession on our show.
I was going to reveal all that. Black doesn't crack, though, you know what I'm saying? Outside of all of that, I'm just a guy who's really just enjoys life, experiences, food especially, and it smells phenomenal in here, actually. Like,
I'll tell you something, man. I don't know if that good smells me. What kind of a smell would turn you on? Like, for a guy to point that out, it must mean that's something that you look for in someone.
I definitely do care about perfume to an extent. I wouldn't be able to tell you the brands, but like, there's certain ones you just know the smell and you're like, wow, I need you in my life.
What's like a smell? Do you like orange, grape? Like what? Like...
I don't know if fruit would be specifically like something that would get me, because like...
Well, we're gonna move past that.
What are some other things besides perfume that...
Yeah.
That turn me on, or...
turn you on a little bit.
Could they be...
I would definitely say style. Like, anyone that can really rock, like heels, for example. There's something about hearing the click-clacks, you're like, oh my lord.
Describe what kind of heels click-clacks are.
Not click-clacks. Click-clacks.
What do they look like? So what would be the perfect heel for a girl to walk out in?
Honestly, I wouldn't be hoping that she'd be wearing heels, but if she was, I mean like a nice, solid black satin, maybe like, 3 inches? Oh, it's not satin, my bad. It's the wrong word that came out of my mouth, but...
I feel like he sleeps with girls and he says, keep the shoes on. Keep your boots on.
Do you do crazy shit with girls when they're wearing heels ever? They ever step on those perfect abs? Or?
You know what? I haven't, but that is a really good idea. That might be on the list.
Dominatrix.
Oh, like, go ahead and try, baby girl. Like, see it.
Dude, I love it, man. I know what I'm watching tomorrow. So, what would be the hottest costume a girl could wear tonight here?
You know what I've been seeing recently? The Toy Story costumes. Like, I know it sounds really weird, but like, have you seen like the low-key sexy Woody and
Harley?
Buzz Lightyear? I'm here for it.
I will be honest. I will say I was walking around the other day. I was like, is that Buzz Lightyear or is that a porn star? Like, it is hot. It is hot. All right, so if the girl's wearing Toy Story, we're gonna all fucking get really hard.
Oh God, hey, look, I'm with you, but these shorts are not very long, so I'm in a bad position here.
Look, you're in a bad position for you, good position for me. I would love to see a guy get an erection on our stage. That would be a proud moment. I'd say, Mom, Dad, I finally did something very good that was hard. You got a nice physique, obviously. You could dress up as Creed for a reason. You know, you have the body, you got everything to go with it. What has dating been like for you from high school till now?
High school, I was definitely the helpless romantic in terms of like, oh, I want a high school sweetheart, everything of that sort. And then college hit. I went through my first heartbreak, had fun for about a good 2 years, and then figured out that I'm still like a romantic at heart, especially after I found out about the show How I Met Your Mother. I was like, all right, this is really cute. I would love to kind of like, you know, still have like a in my 20s romance. And then dating till now has just been kind of like, I'll find a person, and then what are the odds we really mesh really well? And sadly, I've kind of nerfed myself because I've lived in the Midwest for a good amount of time.
We just wrote your Wikipedia page.
I mean, that was a story.
That was a story. And then what are some insecurities? Anything is there something vulnerable that the crowd wouldn't expect to find out about you?
Yeah, I think an honest insecurity of mine would definitely be that I think I can come off more fuckboyish than I guess I might actually be. And I feel like I get put in a position where like I can tell you have that expectation of me, but that's not really me, you get what I'm saying?
Why do girls think you're a fuckboy? This is the age-old question. Like, are you a ghoster? Like, what's been going down?
Don't worry, look, I'm not mean enough to ghost someone. That's villainous. I'm definitely the person that, like, I guess has enough confidence to talk my ish back to you, and like, depending on how you like to banter, I'm gonna escalate with you. Not so much like I'm match your energy, but I'm gonna talk, and then depending on what you say.
Dude, you mentioned you're put into a lot of positions. What's your favorite position?
I'm not gonna lie to you, my favorite is from the side, but like when she's on her side and you're like horizontal, because like there's so much that you can do from there, you know what I'm saying? If you want, you can flip them back to the missionary, flip them over and hit it from the back, and then I'm like, you're just long stroking, you know what I'm saying? You get to see the titties bouncing.
Oh my God!
You know what you gotta do. So like, and also the best thing is, if you're really in your bag and you just got it like that, I'm just saying you can play with the clay, you can suck on the titties. You know what I'm saying? From the side.
Yo, this guy just wrote us a song. I have no words there, man. We're gonna hit it from every position and fuck that Flint.
All right. Just from that answer, it does seem like you're an expert in the bedroom. How did that skill set develop?
Also, I do think we are gonna get to see that erection tonight. How did that skill develop, man?
You know, a lot of conversations with my female friends. Like,
You're like texting your friend mid-fuck, like, what should I do here? Like,
when I was younger, I'd be around girls, I'd be like, hey, like, how do I hit your clit? Like,
to be honest, that's an actual genuine question. I'm like, hey, like, what do guys miss out on that you're like, I wish they would do better? And they're like, multiple point stimulation. Like, why are you just focused on one thing? And I'm like, you know what? That's a good point. How do you do more?
Yo, let's combine friend groups. I want that is, give it up, man. I fucking love it. Yo, this guy.
IA is amazing. I mean, one more round of applause for IA. I guess. And what was the inspo for the Halloween costume? What went into this?
My two favorite movie series are actually the Rocky movie series / Creed and the Kung Fu Panda series. So I went with Creed, and I was like, I get to let me show the legs.
I love it, man.
And it seems like you have kind of like a little bit of a nerdy side. What's your favorite like nerdy interest that you have?
It seems like biology, right? Or
Well, my mom's actually a DON, so I actually do have an affinity for biological sciences. But my nerdy side could really like branch a few different ways. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm too cool to say I've never watched anime, or I'm not also a musician. So like,
I love it, man.
He's a Renaissance man.
Yeah, I love it.
Clap it up for IA.
Yeah.
Guys, give it up for Arianna. Whoa.
Wait, put your hand out there. Wait, Arianna. One thing wow. Yeah, ow. Arianna, right before we introduce you, put your feet up there.
Wait, can you do the click clack with them?
Give your elevator pitch to the crowd. Tell them what you want them to know about you.
I'm Arianna. I love fun, exciting new experiences, so I thought this could be one of them. I live in New York City, but I grew up in the mountains, so definitely a nature girl.
Which mountain?
Rocky Mountains. I grew up in Idaho.
Describe the kind of guy you're into. What you want tonight. What can we deliver you?
I'm definitely a bit of like a helpless romantic, so someone who's like really cute and sweet and like really respectful, like open, good communication. I would love for them to be like funny, sarcastic, but definitely respectful is number one. Ambition is great, but follow through is better.
Whoa. Oh my God. What makes you a hopeless romantic?
Well, I love love, I guess. And when my friends tell me about like a story or a guy they met, I'm like, oh my God, it's gonna be amazing. And I have to stop myself because it probably won't be. I'm trying to build an empire, and I want someone to do that with.
You're the type where if it does work with the guy, something real could come from this, which I feel, because you
I
have
would love that.
Your attitude is great.
Yeah,
And what
emotionally available.
Emotionally available,
Yeah.
And then what age do you think you became a hopeless romantic?
I think it's been like my whole life. Like I remember hosting my parents' like wedding anniversary once when I was 8, and I made them like a whole 8-course meal with the help of my grandma, and like polished off our deck furniture and brought it up like 5 stories to the TV.
Oh my God.
Yeah, well, they got divorced, so I think I just saw that.
And because they got divorced, did that change your opinion again?
I still believe in love, but I also believe that like sometimes you love people for a time, and that's okay too.
Dude.
I don't know. It's hard to make
Yo,
judgments
what?
on the experiences I haven't had.
Do you believe in love after love? Be honest, what are you physically attracted to?
I will say I have a very broad type, and I tend to like who they are, and then I can fall for people I'm not initially attracted to. But if I was just like gonna pick someone across the bar, they would be broad, muscular, tall, strong jawline, good eyebrows, good teeth, good eyes, nice skin, hold themselves well, dress well, low voice, like I could keep going.
Knows how to play with the clay. Do you care about that?
Fuck yes, I do.
Yeah.
What do you mean that you care about?
Because on our show, giving comes up a lot, and we have had guys.
I need a giver. I'm not looking for any selfish lovers here. I know what I bring to the table, and it's amazing. So you have to match.
Oh my God! There, look, Harrison, I'm excited.
You guys excited for them to meet?
Who's excited?
Bring it back to the stage. Is IA.
Oh, hi.
Hi, am I right next to you?
Yes.
You guys, you guys introduce one another to one another.
Well, ladies go first.
Okay, happy to. If you're nervous.
First of all, I'll let you have that one.
All right. Well, your name's my name's Arianna.
Okay. So double A.
Had no idea what you just said. I'm pretty extroverted. I'm excited to be here. I live in New York City, grew up in Idaho, big nature.
Don't tell me he grew up in Idaho.
Sun Valley?
I went to school in Pocatello.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I drove there once, I think. I don't know, I'm really into food and I'm really excited to get to know you.
Okay,
What about you?
Hi, I'm from the Bay.
Oh my
Like
God.
San Francisco, the Bay?
Yes, San
Alright,
Francisco
because
the
you're in
Bay.
New York now, so like.
I know. You know,
Okay.
hey, West Coast.
Do you guys just want to tell each other quickly exactly what you want and see if you guys meet that?
Sure, I'm open. I really want that feeling when you're really excited about someone and they're really excited about you and like you don't have to play it cool anymore.
We love that. We love
Yeah, so I want like a real genuine connection like with someone. I want to like be excited to spend my time with them and like not worry if it's okay to call them or FaceTime them or just like into each other.
That is similar. I would say, I think the thing that I crave the most right now is like definitely, you know, a really passionate relationship, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like one of those ones where it's like, you see the person's name pop up on your screen and you kind of like jump a little bit, like almost like a slight butterfly, right?
I love that.
Because you're just like, oh man, I just can't wait to talk to them. I'm a big FaceTime person.
Me too.
So like, you know what I'm saying? Like just seeing
Yeah.
your face like makes me
As
smile.
close as in person as we can get, that's what I want. Yeah.
I mean, granted, this is as close to in person, I guess, as it gets without being in person.
I mean,
Brandon, I'm like getting teary-eyed.
I will say, when you throw the text out, you look at it, you're like, I'm gonna put it down. 30 minutes, and then you see that name, and you're just like, yes. You
That's
got.
toxic. If you put it down for 30 minutes, that's insane.
It's called OCD. So here's the thing, what's happening right
And
now.
Brandon, I was gonna say maybe another icebreaker could be them to figure out what they think each other's costumes are.
Oh, the only way you could figure out a costume is feeling it. The only way you could do that is feel it.
Maybe
It's tough.
start with the arms, see
I
the
think the
material.
arms are safe.
Start with the arms, feel the material.
And I feel your arms.
Take a guess.
Okay.
There you go. That's good.
Wow.
Okay, my turn.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, it's like definitely Halloween material.
I'd love to hear what that is.
It means it's not good material.
It means the Amazon overnighted the
Mine's Halloween material too. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
So you.
I'm not judging. I don't know, like
It's
a
not a safe
pirate.
space yet.
No, it's not puffy enough for a pirate.
Keep going. Go to the thighs.
Do I have your consent?
Yes, you
Okay.
are. So I really appreciate you for that.
Oh, is this a robe?
Wait.
Are you a boxer?
That was amazing, actually. Wow, okay.
Do you have any guesses for mine?
All right, so I got arm.
Yeah, arm.
Okay.
You can do a little leg, but it's all the same thing.
Okay, a little leg. Are you Catwoman?
Yes.
Talk that talk.
Oh
Wait,
my God.
Catwoman. Which version? Which actress?
Okay, who wears complete latex? Like what would?
Someone crazy.
Yeah. You know, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. You gotta index yourself a little bit more. So.
No. I mean, I love myself. I'm just feeling the heat of the stage light right
I
now.
know, I believe it.
That's it.
I'm gonna be sweating in about like at least another 5 minutes. So.
Okay, as long as we're in the same boat together, we can just slip right on out
You're
of
gonna be
here.
struggling a little bit more than me. I'm here for it.
What would you do to prevent her sweat?
I don't think there's anything I can do that will prevent her sweat. I might can make it worse. So.
Yo, take it away. Do what you gotta do to make everyone fucking sweat. I like what he's saying, man. What he's doing, he's also getting a certain table over here very excited. I love it. I've been watching this crew over there the whole time. Keep it going.
I mean, it's Michelle Pfeiffer, but it's okay. So, are you like nerdy at all?
It depends on what kind of nerdy you're asking for.
Well, because I had a question, but I don't know if like a non-nerdy person can answer it.
Okay, give me your best shot.
If you could live in any fantasy universe, which one would it be and why?
do I get the said powers of the populace, or am I just sitting there like a human? You gotta be clear. You feel what I'm
the
saying?
said powers of the populace, but you don't get like the ultra hero. Like if you're in the Atla universe,
So
you
I'm
could
gonna
be
be
the
a side
Avatar.
character?
No, but like you could be the Avatar in the Avatar universe,
Oh,
right?
okay, yeah.
You could be an Earthbender, you could be a Waterbender, but you can't be like the Avatar.
Cool. Okay, I get what you're saying there, because you're picking up what I'm putting down.
I pick up what you're putting down.
I'm not about
Yeah,
to be a
yeah,
side character
No, I'm
looking
not
like,
gonna be a
damn.
character. No, hell no.
Really happening? Oh, shit.
Magic powers. I want magical powers.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I would not want to be in Harry Potter and be like legitimately a
Oh,
mole.
no.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, and also if I was an Avatar Last Airbender, I definitely would not want to be sitting there like, all right, I'm one of the boring elements. Like, I would definitely want to lean towards my horoscope and be like an Airbender if I was.
So which one would it
question
be?
too, but I thought no one would get it.
What I would actually pick would be One Piece.
Oh,
Just
okay.
because
Wow.
I would love to kind of be a pirate. Like, just the idea
Okay.
of it.
Are you gonna eat the gumberry too?
I would eat a devil fruit.
Devil fruit, that's it.
Yes.
Yeah.
My second would probably be Avatar, and
Okay,
I would
love
definitely be an
that.
Airbender.
I would probably be an Earthbender, but you gotta hear me out. You gotta hear me out, especially because Avatar: The Last Airbender is like back in the day before modern like industrialization.
Okay,
And I
guys, I think we're in another fucking universe right
Have you guys met before?
now. Yeah. You guys have found out more about each other than anyone in the history of the show has ever found out. When they brought up the universe thing, I was like, oh, what universe would I want to be in? I'm like, oh, like the Pornhub universe. And then they're like, no, like the Harry Potter technical avatar.
Something is happening, and it's funny because he did touch part of her outfit, but there was another part of her outfit, specifically the shoes. He doesn't even know
So,
about that.
I have bad South Mornings.
Not without my permission.
Oh wait, okay. Can I see if you have heels on?
Yes, you may.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
So is this like Make-A-Wish Foundation or something? Nah, there's no way. There's no coincidence, no way.
I will say I do like a guy with a foot fetish, or who's like into
You say foot fetish. We're like, what do you mean by this?
Listen, I'm open. I want the massages, and I want to be able to tease you in public. Like, that's what I want.
Wait, you're in public.
I mean, I think I already did.
Wait, go more into this.
Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, I'm like, so how far does that escalate? Like, are you the type that wants their toes sucked on? Like, I just want to know their levels.
We will get into what we want together. At the end of the day, I don't want to do anything that you're not into. You know, it's a team process.
I get you. Look, I'm a team player.
I'll give you the overview, but the intimate details are between you and I, in private.
Go ahead.
Is there anything that you like particularly want in that regard?
What you talking about, Willis? Is there any particular thing I want?
In
regards to
the feet,
in the
heels.
bedroom with feet.
Yeah, in feet.
Yeah.
Look, I was trying to figure out, I was like, okay, the farthest in my mind, I was like, maybe I can suck a toe, I guess. If that's what she meant. I mean, hey, out the shower, it is what it is, I guess. But I was like, I don't know. I've never heard somebody say I want someone with a foot fetish, so I was like,
I mean, it's not like I have one. I just like being with someone who does.
I think she's offering a foot job.
That's kind of what I'm getting from this, and I'm like, whoa. What would that be?
Well, you did mention something earlier, I do want to, you said earlier when we talked about the heels, like, you know, maybe someone stepping on you or...
That's fair play. That's fair play.
I'm open to that, yeah.
All right, lay down. Wait,
I mean,
very how about you'll very gently step on you? All right, here, I'm gonna...
yeah, we gotta have this.
Very gently. All right, you're gonna lay down here.
Make sure the robe is fully on.
I
Yes.
need someone to guide me
Is
so
he-
I don't get his face.
Yeah, I got you, don't worry. All right, is he fully around? All right, okay. You're gonna stand up
5, 4,
and lightly do it.
3, 2, 1.
All right. Do you like that, IA?
You know what? If I saw her naked, yes. Probably. I'd be trying to figure out, like, what are you going to do to me? Tell me something.
All right, yeah, other IA, did you like that? IA, stand up, brother. That was cool, man. I like that. I definitely, that was, it's also gentle. That was gentle. Oh my God.
Okay, I can set up there.
This feels like our first BDSM update. Alright, now that we've talked about fetishes and sex and all this,
This is insane.
what's an emotional question about life you could ask?
Or something about sex.
Do something more like meaningful and wholesome.
What is one thing younger you would be proud of that you're
What? Who are we with?
I'm quite an independent person. I think she would be proud of her confidence and self-worth, sense of self-worth and respect. And I think she would be proud of the friends that she's made.
The younger me would have said, Brandon, you're obsessed with sex and porn now. You'll probably go into something that has something filthy. What about you? What would a young you be proud of?
A young me would be proud of just the never quit mentality that I take towards like everything in life,
Love
and
it.
also the willingness to embrace like complete new adventures with like no fear.
Yes.
Right?
What was the last adventure you went on?
I think he just did it.
Alright, this excluded. Something where you just put yourself out there beyond your comfort zone.
Taking salsa classes, funny enough.
I love salsa
So,
dancing. Would you want me to take you to my favorite salsa club in the city?
I mean,
Wait, she does salsa too?
I don't have words. Right before the blindfolds come off, do you guys want to hug each other, kiss each other?
I think I'll save the kiss for like if we go on a date.
Ooh, we love the morals.
I don't know.
But I'm down to give you a hug.
So you guys want to give each other a little hug?
Alright, are we gonna stand up for this, or
Yeah,
are we gonna like do it in the
I'm
chairs?
standing.
Oh God, okay, you're already up. All right.
This is my hand.
Okay, this is your
Okay.
Oh my God. All right, so guys, a big moment's happening right now. The blindfolds are gonna come off. Are we ready?
Let's do it.
The blindfolds are coming off. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey,
Hey. Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you too.
Harrison, let's hear from each of them separately right now.
I'm down, but I hope my heart doesn't break.
We're gonna hear from each of you completely separately. You're not gonna hear what each other say. We're gonna find out what you're thinking, and you're gonna find out together the future of this. Make some noise if you want to hear from Arianna first. Make some noise if you want to hear from IA first. Well, that was completely even. So we're gonna hear from
I think Arianna.
Arianna first.
I take a bow.
Take it out. I want. Man, the things I would do for those abs.
Alright, dude. So hang tight back there.
I would be very happy to have had those genetics. I've been trying this intermittent fasting lately. It's just not doing the trick, you know? It just doesn't, you don't get that. So Arianna, here's what's gonna happen. You are gonna tell us whether it's a yes or no right now, and follow that answer by
Yes.
why. And
I
what?
think we
And why?
vibed really well. He seemed like a sweetheart, and he's super sexy. So
Yeah. I mean, look, I keep saying those abs, man. I wouldn't mind looking on top of me. Going, look. Arianna, you're gonna step right that way. All right. All right. So IA man, we're gonna make it simple right here. 3, 2, 1. Yes or no in 3, 2, 1.
It's obviously a yes. Come on. Like, being serious. Like, in any world, did you guys see me saying no? Like, seriously?
I will say on our show, everyone always finds a way. They're like, hey, she was 1 inch too tall, or he was 1 inch too short. Now I know with our show, we just need abs like this.
I'm not gonna pull like an Aladdin gushing full on, but like, come on, curly hair, big smile, like, what are you doing?
And you vibed on and the Avatar, Harry Potter, dude, there was a fucking connection.
I'm like, note to self. I'm like, maybe I wouldn't have been single so long if I'd led with that in life. Like, I don't know. That's a learning lesson, honestly. Seriously.
Yeah.
Is there one thing that might prevent you from going all the way with her?
Was there anything?
How serious she is about that foot fetish thing. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
All right, well,
Guys, give it up for IA.
Also, I mean, dude, if a girl's like, I'm into you, Brandon, like, you're gonna have to lick my feet, I'm like, sure, I'll lick your fucking asshole too. I'm like, who gives a shit?
Are you an out of the shower guy or just off work? Like, what are we doing?
I'll do it wherever. All right, guys, this is gonna be a very intense moment right now. I want everyone to. So, IA, Arianna, you guys both said yes, and Arianna.
Are you surprised?
You know what? A little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, what are the odds they were cheering because they just completely hated me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that could have been a thing.
He's self-aware. Arianna, we're gonna have to talk about something though, serious. The foot thing. Thank you.
What's the question?
I'm fucking with you. We'll go. Do you, if I wasn't into the foot thing, would you care or not?
Like I said, I don't have a foot fetish. I appreciate men who do.
I see.
Because I get more massages, and it's easy to like play with you guys.
So can we
Smart.
talk about?
But if you want to give me a massage, like you don't gotta do anything. I just want massages.
Look, I'm here for you now.
Okay.
I think like you telling me I have to want to be sexually aroused from your.
I didn't say. Listen, see, you gotta listen. I didn't say have to on anything.
All right, how about both of you watch Avatar later? And by the way, they're the opposite of like breaking up a fight. It's like breaking up good banter. Do you guys want to kiss now, or do you still want to?
I still want to save it.
All right, so Harrison, what's going on, man?
All right, Brandon, I have bad news for this couple. Because there's a girl who wants to steal IA away. Oh. Is there a Julie out there who wants to shoot her shot? All right, wow, okay.
All right,
Yeah.
Julie.
So Julie, welcome to the stage. Guys, show some love to Julie.
So Julie, you have 1 minute. Give your pitch to IA.
Okay, I mean, God, I don't think that I could really break this couple up. So maybe I'll pitch I and the crowd if there's anyone out there.
Wow.
I've been single for a little while now, and I've had a very great summer. I've enjoyed myself, and I think I'm ready to be in a relationship now. I like to someone who I can cuddle a little bit on the couch, but also go out on the weekends, maybe have a little 7th Street burger at 3 a.m. if anyone's into that. I think I have to admit that physically I'm like a little weak. I did herniate 3 of my discs playing pickleball, which is super embarrassing, but this back does still bend, so don't worry.
If there are any guys with a brain out there,
That was the coolest pitch we've ever had. So clap it up for And how do you feel about the foot fetish thing, the theme of the night?
I think to each their own. It's not my thing, but I totally respect it.
yeah. Well, beyond that, that was an amazing pitch. And if there's any guys that have half a brain out there,
Oh, well,
Or
if
girl-
you don't feel
is it
comfortable
girl?
coming up,
are you cool? Do you want girls to, or just guys?
She said
just
she
stick with guys for now.
Okay.
Not that I wouldn't.
All right, I'm checking.
Wait, Brandon, was it IA?
IA.
Wait.
I was saying somebody in the crowd is bold. They said only men. Go ahead, girl, shoot your shot.
Or are you? Be honest. After hearing that, and we play it real. You just heard that. Obviously, this Julie just came up, did something awesome. She turned to the crowd, but you also are a part of that crowd.
That is fair play.
Be honest. Did you have any interest from hearing that?
I was actually more nervous because I was kind of like, okay, you're bringing new meaning to blow her back out. Like, this is actually sounds kind of nervous. I have some questions. I think that's really.
Let's do one.
But tell us before you ask the question. Are you interested or no?
I would say yes, but I need to ask like a follow-up question.
Wait, what?
What the fuck?
Okay, what I mean by that.
I'm going home.
Here we go. So it sounds like you had like an amazing summer, obviously, as you said, and then you've had some things happen. That being said, how do you feel like you receive support the best? You get what I'm saying? Like everything that happened. Like, how do you feel?
Like, physically?
He's asking about her pickleball injuries.
I never heard someone talk about giving and receiving in 80 different ways.
No, but he's asking about. He was worried about her back, and is that what you're saying?
So I'm an athlete. So like one coming off of like I've actually hurt my lower back once before, and I remember it was like a very trying time. So I was like, how do you feel for it? Like, how does someone help you?
Yeah, how did you take care of your discs?
Oh, that's a really sexy question. I go to acupuncture once a week and physical therapy twice a week.
Okay, so does that answer your question?
Sure.
All right. So, do you have any other final question before we get to your decision?
No, I feel like I'm gonna crash and burn if I ask anything else.
All right. So,
Should we do one question then Arianna and what's your name again? Julie.
Julie, it's Julie.
Julie, should we do one rapid fire that they each have to answer?
Well, be honest. Right now, from Julie coming up here, she called your attention, did she?
I'm not gonna say enough to move me from Arianna. I'm just kind of like, oh, okay.
So the show will end on a deal breaker question that could move you away from someone. Everyone has these. For me, it's like, are you allergic to penicillin? And if they say no, I love penicillin brand, I'm like, we can't date that. Like a real big. Well, let's end on that.
Go for it.
Ask both of them. Could be anything.
Okay. How do you feel about adopting kids after we've had children?
Yo, this guy just took this to a level.
This is like important.
He took my penicillin and said, fuck that. So, Julie, I actually have to give you a chair for his decision because this just got so intense. Take a seat right there.
So Arianna and Julie, each of you can answer that, and then we'll get to this decision.
Yeah. So how do you feel about adopting children after marriage?
After you already have.
After the children.
I feel like we should obviously give kids an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like especially after you've had your own kids.
I love it. How do you guys feel about that?
I mean, I'm down to answer first because this actually is something I've talked about a lot.
Wow. All right, Avatar, adopting children after we have kids.
They have so many random things in common.
Dude, you couldn't
Never stops.
I brought this up before. I will say I do really want children, and I would love to adopt children in addition to my biological kids.
Wow.
When I adopt them, like before, after, this is a conversation I have with my partner because you can't really plan for kids alone. But I would prefer for them to be older though, because I would love to give like a chance to the kids that usually don't get adopted first.
Wow. Wait. What about? That was, by the way, Arianna. That was. I love it. And what about you, Julie?
I think I would make your decision for you and say that I don't know that I want kids to begin.
Oh. Those were both good answers. Yeah, I love it. So, take your blindfolds off and point to the person you want to go with, either Arianna or Julie, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey guys. Well, appreciate the courage, and obviously appreciate the warmth of this whole environment. I feel like I gotta go with the answer that kind of makes the most sense in the situation. Granted, it was a fun time.
Are you gonna say my name?
Arianna.
There we go.
This show was an example of chemistry on all fronts. IA and Arianna were just like right for each other. Like had like similar interests, both like attracted to each other. And I also saw them in the green room right after the show exchanging numbers. IA didn't want to go out, but Arianna was like, no, we should just like get a drink. Like there's just a vibe with them. I predict a few months at least with those two.
I agree. I mean, this was a show that it was a dating show tonight, which is funny saying because UpDating, you get everything. No matter what, even if the couple doesn't work out, hopefully you guys are having fun watching it. But tonight, they came into the show wanting to seriously meet someone. It felt like a rom-com. It felt like a movie. They had the Idaho connection, anime, the foot fetish. Harry Potter. There was something, they each talked about like being a hopeless romantic. They had some of the best chemistry we've ever seen in the history of UpDating. Julie came up. There was 1 second where I did think IA was maybe gonna break everyone's heart and go with Julie. Happy stuck with Arianna. This show didn't even need a kiss too. I mean, they just had so much in common.
Well, they had a real thing. They didn't want to fuck it up. We appreciate all of your support. We appreciate you guys. We're about to announce a big tour, so stay tuned. A lot of you are gonna be happy.
You might be seeing this below the videos you've been watching. Support us. It's cozy. I've never been more comfortable on stage. I will say that. Rock UpDating. It's you could get the U-Heart, you could get a hat, you could get a sweater. It's getting cold out.
Yeah.
Rock it. Send us a pic of you rocking it, and we'll call you personally.
Tonight was magic. Every show is completely different. Join us on the road. See the magic. Experience each show by show. Go through the emotions, and please keep hitting subscribe. We appreciate and love all of you.